My name is Chief Chinda Chimubi Israel. I'm an opinion leader in the community. We're here basically, to seek government attention over the forceful acquisition of our land, the Ahia Oginigba, which is popularly known as Slaughter Market. It's a land we donated to government under Eastern Region for abattoir, for slaughter. Then, government is continuing. So, government will come succeed the other government until it became, a Nigerian state. So, the government of Nigeria took over the place. And since then, it has been a market. We actually have, means of survival here. We, of course, generate revenue as a community every year. In fact, within this 1 year, that this place, was the market was demolished. We've lost up to 50 million naira. We had sellers here who were working. That's the sort of empowerment to the community. About 7 of them. So every year, annually, we also have what we're raking from here. Shops were built and allocated to our fathers. My own late dad had 4 shops here when the place was in existence. So government of River State, under the leadership of His Excellency Chief Barrister and Wike, in 2022, in the wisdom of government, decided, to evacuate the market from here. And from the news we had, that the market was to be moved to Moshmi, right? We weren't perturbed about that because that's government who took such a decision. Now, when that decision was taken, it was taken like the government made us to understand in the guise that, look, the place was becoming a criminal den. But that doesn't take away the original ownership of the place by the Aborigines and the Oginigba indigenes, right? Just like as I explained to you. So now, when that announcement was made, we were, even we supported the government. We supported the government and said, okay, no problem. In as much as it's our place, government will definitely come to us, at least for negotiations and compensation, right? But that didn't happen. It did not happen at all. We wrote series of letters to government when they demolished, they started erecting structures. We wrote series of letters to Amelio Oginigba, to the government of River State under Wike. No response from government. We made efforts to, seek audience with the government as he was then. No response. Because the Oginigba people, of course, were taken as people who does not have anybody. So we managed that situation until towards the end of his tenure, when we had about 2 months, to the general election in 2023. Our women came occupy the place. And when that happened, he sent somebody, the member representing Africa constituency, the Honorable Barrister Kingsley Obindu Chinda. He came and addressed our women and asked that they, leave the place. The government will definitely settle Oginigba people, after the general election, because the government was busy as at then. So we respected everybody. We respected our own federal rep, right? Because, of course, they said, give honor to whom honor is due. We gave them that honor. And we asked our women to go back. Our women left. Only for us to see that, look, they have moved in top gear, erecting a shopping mall. Government came, demolished, evacuated market people that we were using to generate revenue. Our women was using here, as means of trade, which also they generate revenue from. When government did that, we were thinking, of course, it's a public, facility, public property, that government, in her wisdom, would equally maintain this place as a public facility in negotiation with the community. But all we saw, when all our effort to, get the attention of government to settle us and continue with the public arrangement here, proved abortive. All we saw was a gigantic building, that the place has been converted to a private, business. They've erected a shopping mall. Hypercity is a private organization, as far as we are concerned. So government cannot take over a place that belongs roughly to people and finally end up handing it over to another people who is running a private business. So when Governor similarly Fubara Joseph, took over office, we also made efforts. We wrote to the government. We don't want to accuse any individual for any reason, because anything that has been done was done based on the fact that people were saddled with responsibility as government. So when Sir Joseph similarly Fubara took over government, we wrote letters, we made efforts, at least give us audience, let's talk to you. This is what we want. This is our land. How do we get compensation? Even if you're building a private business, we don't have a problem with that. Because every property government issues, certificate of occupancy. So you've given these people CFO. So, but let's talk before you give it to a private business owner. Because it is our land. If government used there to build a hospital, we won't be here. If government used it to build an modern market, we won't be here. If government had used it to build maybe a school for us, we won't be here. Because it is to our own benefit. But now you gave it to a private business owner. And we're saying no as with people. It is our land. So we don't want to know if people heal themselves, under the gas, of criminal activities going on here to personally take over the property. We don't want to know about that. I'm not accusing anybody. Just like I said, whatever happened when people were in government. But coming to give to a private business owner, we're saying no. We need to be compensated. It is our property, it's our land, it's our central market. So many of them who are in government today, this market was in existence before they were even born. So you don't just come, you move the market, take over the property, you want to do it the way you want by giving to private individuals for their own business. And we are saying no, it is our property. It is our property. We need the property back. We're not giving it to anybody again.
My name is Trans Amadi. We are here because of our land, our market that was demolished by the former governor of Rivers State, Barrister Chief Wike. Before now, we've written several letters to him concerning this land, but there was no response. We went through the local government chairman to speak on our behalf concerning this land. He told us that he will speak with the governor, then he will give us response. Up till now, we've not gotten any response. This thing started since 2022. Last year, before the election, the women came and blocked this place. Honorable Okechinda came and apologized to the women, asked us to leave the place, that he will speak with the former governor of Rivers State, then he will get back to us. That we start staying here, it is a risk, and again, is a threat, because it was during the election, so we left, believing that he will speak to the governor concerning this place. We've waited all this while, since last year up to now, no response. So we now saw that the place that was demolished because of, according to them, that is a den for criminal activities, has been given out to a private investor. So we've tried to reach out to them, knowing why the place that was demolished based on criminal activities has been given out to a private person. There was no response. So the community as a whole, in general, so we decided that we have to come and take over our land. If they need the place, if the government wants to give out the place to a private investor, then they have to compensate the community. They have to reach out to us. There should be a consultation before the place is given out to individual. That's why we are here. 24 hours a day. We don't leave this place. So we have people that are sleeping here. We intend to stay here until the government comes to our aid, or the people involved reach out to us. We want our land back. Then if the government decides to give it to a private investor, then there should be compensation. There should be consultation as well.